Up on the roof.
Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Up on the Roof with me, Will, Joe and Ben.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Thank you. So what's happened this week? Congratulations to Rachel and Cameron, first of all.
Congratulations, definitely.
Congrats
For getting married.
down.
Yeah. In New Zealand.
Very nice place.
Yeah.
Love to
So
go
I
to
think
New
we should
Zealand.
address the elephant in the room here, lads.
What's that?
That we don't like Canadian geese.
What's
at
that,
all.
what's
I
that
mean-
to do with it?
The elephant in the room
story
being the
about
fact
the
that
drone.
the drone.
Yeah, I mean, that's one hell of a jump.
Said congratulations, and now we're moving to Canadian geese.
I'm sorry. I'm still confused.
You need to work on your.
Joe, what did we say when when Will and Jack crashed the drone?
What
It
did
was
we
your
say?
fault.
You didn't say anything.
What did
there
we
you
say
go.
when Will and Jack crashed
Will
the
and
drone?
Jack? Yeah, I was going to say, when Adam crashed the drone.
I was nowhere near it.
I was going to
You-
say,
Yeah,
it didn't get bird swiped.
Nowhere near. What are you comparing that to, though? Like, what is near in your opinion?
Yeah.
The controller was nowhere near me. It was in someone
but
else's
I
hands
would
in this
say
group.
Will was near me. His house is near me compared to Norwich. So I would say the controller is near if you're using that definition of that distance.
Of course, I'm
And I'd
not going
say
to
in a
use that
geological
distance.
term, Adam, you are near to everybody.
Yeah.
Because
Ah,
your size and mass.
there's the first one of the
So-
podcast.
Are we going to have a counter?
Maybe what
No, we're
happened
not having a counter.
was the drone got sucked into your orbitational field thing,
That is the
and
thing.
it just couldn't stay. It just
I don't know.
Every mass has
and
a slight gravitational force.
Do you just want me to
and
blame
it
Jack?
just pulled it in. No, mate, I'm thinking it was you.
Yeah, it definitely was you, Adam.
I think the issue was you stood on the table, then just threw everything off. Everything was used to your gravitational pull till you stood
Well,
on that table.
On the deck, on ground level.
Yeah, and then you go put some height in it, and then
It just fucks it all
hell
up.
breaks loose. What I'm saying, mate.
Yeah, so the drone is fine-ish. This weekend, I'm going to try to fix it properly with Joe's help. With Joe's help.
Yeah.
And Will's
I was
just
gonna
going to be
say,
there for
Adam
moral
has-
support.
Adam has no engineering background here.
And then Ben's just going to be there because we're doing a chili that weekend as
Am
well.
I being there?
You are being there because you are eating you're eating a ghost chili with me, Ben.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
You going ahead
I
and
thought
doing
we
it?
said we weren't going to mention the ghost chili this podcast because we mentioned it in every other podcast that we've done.
Oh no!
Apart from the first one.
We gotta
No,
mention
that's
like
all.
this is going
That's
to be
all.
a
That's
ghost-
all. That's all we're mentioning of it this week. Okay.
We haven't
There
actually
we
hit the
go.
sub count yet, have you?
No, but
Well,
we're going
we
to
can make
record it
some,
in time.
We can make some accounts of that.
So
We-
yeah,
we
so
could do that.
we could.
So if we do hit it soon, be very suspicious.
Very, very suspicious. Thank you, Joe.
Even if we do
Also-
immediately. What?
Sad news for England. It's not coming home at all.
Never was.
No.
It never was. It never left, Ben, did it?
No, it never left.
For the
I
whole
don't
of this
think
World
anyone really
Cup.
believed it was coming home.
For
No.
the whole of this World Cup, Ben turned around to me and says, "Has football really left England?" Because he-
because everyone's better at that, better than us.
Yeah, but we've got the top Premier League.
Yeah, most of the people who are in the World Cup are from our Premier League, from different countries.
Yeah.
There's a
but
lot
that's,
of them.
That's the thing you're saying there, Adam. They're from different countries.
That's
Yeah,
like,
but they're playing in England for
that's like
for our
Formula
Premier
One.
League.
That's like Formula One. It's like we have like 8 different teams in this country, but none of them are like nationality to us. Sort of thing, isn't it?
Just because we've got a lot of money in our football league. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Some Russian billionaires. Like, yeah, we'll buy a football club.
Yeah, that's how it normally works.
Did it in Chelsea, we'll just spend billions on this. And that's how you get all the top players in the world, Adam.
It is. So France won as well, 4-2. Wasn't it?
Congratulations on them.
Yeah.
They did well. I don't think we'd have won against France. They
Joe's
played-
congratulating the French.
For
No,
fuck's sake, Joe.
No, once a year I will give them credit, but then the rest of them garlic chewers. Okay?
Once a year,
Garlic
they get their
chewers.
yearly praise.
Yeah, they're yearly praise, and the rest of it. I'm sorry, but they can't build cars to start off with. It's just horrible.
What else can't
They
they
can
do,
make
Joe?
pastries.
Yeah, they've got good wine and pastries.
Yeah, good wine. They got champagne. They can that's just a good pastries, anything like that, cakes and stuff. Yeah. But anything to do with
Baguettes.
engineering, useless.
Yeah, but
I'm being a
one
bit-
of the
I'm
three
being a bit-
companies,
I'm being a
one of
bit
the three
harsh.
countries in the European Union which actually pays into it.
Yeah, they do their fair ways. I'm being a bit harsh, so I'll take that bit of that back.
A bit. What
Yeah.
bits are you taking back? The garlic chewer or
garlic-
the
Me and Adam
shit?
did cheer the French when they won.
Pardon, Will?
Me and Adam both stood there and went, okay. that
Yeah, me
happened.
and Will did not say anything. We didn't cheer. We didn't say, "Yeah, France." We didn't do anything.
Adam
I
said,
wanted
Adam
Croatia
said
to
bye
win.
to Will, got in his car and drove home.
Yeah.
I wanted Croatia to win.
No messages said.
Why?
Part of me wanted them to win as well, but just so the French
Because
wouldn't.
I like Croatians. They're pretty
I
decent.
feel like you've been on holiday there once and you're like,
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
part of this culture
And I've been
now.
on holiday to France once, and equally, Croatians are better people.
You decided that now.
Yes,
What's your findings, Ben?
that French people aren't very inviting.
No, I'll
What's the
tell you,
hardest
well,
part?
no, I won't say that because that will probably wreck our entire audience.
No one watches us from France, Joe. You're fine.
No, I was going to bring up a different country.
He's going to hit
Yeah,
the Americans hard, I can hear it.
Yeah, yeah.
I can feel it. As soon as he says it's going to wreck our entire audience, so it's going to be America's going to get hit hard.
Let's not do that, then, Joe. Yeah. Okay.
Not very
Let's-
kind when
let's
they
see
come
them to
abroad.
it.
They're not very kind when they come abroad.
Anyway, we'll leave it at that.
Well,
No.
Say that.
Yeah, what? You can't just say they're not very kind and leave
I
it
was
at that.
down-
You need your evidence.
I was down in London, yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
quite a few years ago.
Yeah.
I accidentally bumped into one of them. You can
Yeah.
tell they're Americans with their accent, very distinguished.
Yeah.
I said, oh, I'm very sorry. This is an ungrateful child. Proper right.
You are a
stuck up.
child.
Yeah, you were
I
trying.
was a child, but it was the ungrateful bit.
Were
do
you
you mean?
grateful at the time?
No, because I said sorry. I was very
I
British
feel like-
about it.
I feel like there's a lot more behind the story.
Probably there, but I don't. As I said, if we want to lose audience, I really want to get to 150. I really want to see Adam eat these. Well, I will this weekend.
We want everyone else to see Adam eat these.
Yeah. No, I mean, Joe. Compared to us, we're quite an apologetic nation.
No,
Are we?
Canada's an apologetic nation.
We're known for our manners, Ben.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
British gentlemen.
They speak for a lot.
All we're
I
known
know.
to do is be able to queue.
It's like
You-
how Americans always expect, when it comes to the service industries, the American service industry is a lot nicer than ours and how you're treated.
Or it's when you hold the door.
Whoa, stop. Ben, say that word again.
The American service industry is a lot nicer than ours on how you're treated.
Tret? What the fuck is tret?
The word
Treated?
or treated.
That does not sound like a word. Tret.
Yep, it is, sir.
I'll give them the benefit of doubt. You know, when I've heard if you go into a store in America, like any store, they'll come anyone will come over to you and make sure you're okay and sorted. But over here, it's just in that bloody aisle down that there.
Treat. Behaviour towards or deal with a certain way.
It just sounds weird when you say it.
Give medical care or attention to try and heal and cure. It is a word, Adam.
I'll tell you.
Yeah,
It just
another
sounds
thing.
weird when you say
It
it.
is also a rock band
It just sounds weird when you say it.
No,
from
no,
Sweden.
Adam.
You
Another
mean
thing.
treat?
Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, tret and treat do not sound the same, Ben.
Yeah, they do.
Tret
You mean
and
treat,
treat.
don't you?
Well, you can say it in both ways. Like
No,
scale-
you can't.
Bath at bath.
Uni's changed you. Uni's changed you.
You're saying it with an A, not an E.
You're sounding
Well,
like
there's
fucking
an A,
Americans say
It's an
it.
EA, isn't it? It's the way it's spelled.
Yeah, but you're over-pronouncing one of them.
Well,
Tret.
I've heard other people pronounce it tret as well.
Well, they're wrong.
Well,
Because it doesn't sound like a proper word.
You're
I'm not saying
socialising
it's
the wrong
wrong, but I'm
people.
just saying how we would say it is treat.
Yeah, treat, not tret.
Do you say trick or tret?
trick or treat. Well, it Depends.
them-
It just
they-
treat
yeah.
Sam right in that fucking sentence I was saying. To be honest. Because when I was saying it, it's like the way you're treat in the service industry didn't sound correct.
No, that's what I say. Treated.
Well, nah, too long that is. Too long of a word.
I
Saving
was
time.
I'm gonna say
Treated very
treated
good.
does fit there better.
Yeah, not tret. How you're tret in
It's
the
the thing you've never
catering
heard
industry.
Tret said before, though.
No,
No.
never.
No, it's not
You're the
something that
first
I've
person
talked
I've
about
heard
with.
say it.
Oh, well, I have, so.
No, it's just like
Oh.
keeping a door open for somebody when they don't say thank you. That's the thing that annoys me.
When there's that one guy who keeps the door open and is too polite to not close it, and then about 50 people go through the door before like someone actually takes it off him.
No, it's when they hold it and they're miles in front of you.
And you've got to
yeah,
make the
yeah,
effort to
all
run.
the little run to get there.
You've got to speed
Yeah, you
up a
have
bit.
to run. 'Cause you can't just stand there and go, you're going to hold that for a while, but you feel like obliged to go, alright, better jog.
See, one thing I have noticed, like not I've only driven down around here, down by West Midlands, let's say. Yeah, further you go up north, a lot more people say thank you in cars. I don't know if you ever noticed that in the lakes or anything.
What was the hand signal?
Yeah, just little yeah.
I see
Thank
most
you.
people
But I
use
feel
it
like
that.
Yeah, I
if
see-
you
yeah.
have any big city.
Yeah, Joe, you see it quite a lot in the West Midlands. It's only because you're a learner driver.
No,
No
no,
one wants to say thank you to a
No, no,
learner
no,
driver.
Stand for.
This is with me sitting in the front seat in my dad's car, sort of thing.
I see it all the time.
Yeah, I say thank you whenever
No, it's
someone
not
lets me
about
there.
us saying thank you, about people saying thank you back to you.
Yeah, I see it a lot.
Well, I don't.
Especially when you're in Will's Defender, you see other Defender guys just have a little wank off to him at the same time.
Oh yeah, but that's like a secret hidden code sort of thing.
It's not very secret though.
No, it's not. Everyone knows it.
Well,
Ben,
You didn't know
join in.
about it until you drove in a Defender.
When Adam
No.
tries to do it in his little Nissan with the other people in the same car as him.
No, I don't do it in my Nissan.
He gets all the old
He
grannies
tries, but
doing
they're
it.
all old ladies and they just don't realise.
Yeah, they need to wear glasses.
Don't
What a
understand
nice
his
young
way, and I'm like,
gentleman.
"Ooh,
So,
who's waving at me?"
on the way down to London Sunday, Will mentioned to me when we were filming. When was it? When he went to go pick up you, Ben, when we did air rifles, yeah.
Yeah.
From the conclusion that me and Will both got off this, Will was going to hell
Why?
because he
I
got.
feel like that was a lead in for me to say something.
Yeah, you say it, Will. You say it.
I came up to a roundabout, right? And I'm not one to beat my horn. I'm not. I'm in a big car. I can muscle my way in. And I got cut up. And I was just in a bad mood, so I beat him a few times. I'd say I was rather angry.
Yeah, because you were picking up Ben. I can understand that.
Yeah, I just didn't want to see Ben. And there's a long way out my way to go see Ben. And I got cut up, and there's this car just like swerving. And so I beat him a few times, and I pulled alongside him, and it was a car full of nuns. I mean,
Don't see how them being nuns affects how they should be tracked when they drive bad.
For fuck's sake, it's treated. It's not tret. It's not fucking tret.
but
I
like,
don't see. I don't see. Just get over that, Adam. And
I don't think I can.
That's just like a thing what
Wait,
would happen in a
they're like-
movie, that is. You know,
people
yeah,
of worship, aren't they? And
I'll
like,
tell
I'm
you-
there just like,
you didn't give him any hand signals or anything.
no, I managed to restrain myself. They were all like 70 plus, all these nuns were in this car. And like, they were literally just swerving. I was like, what is going on?
Mad night out.
Yeah.
should get the license removed.
Yeah,
So,
I think
yeah.
we should.
So when we got into the hotel room in London, I saw on the bedside that there was the Holy Bible, and turned around to Will and said, "Will, read a good book tonight and get back in these good books.
No,
Try not to get you into hell."
I don't know. Like, where does it say
Ben
in the
needs
Bible?
to read a dictionary to get over tret.
Yeah,
Where-
for fuck's sake!
where
I
does it
still can't
say-
believe you say tret, not treated.
Where does it say in the Bible
Treat.
that nuns are a thing?
No.
No.
We're off that topic. We're back on treated.
Well, people aren't just like the pedantics of looking through words, are they?
You're like
Actually,
Stuart
I say
in
that,
Family
and
Guy.
I watch Countdown all the time. So
I said to Will when we were in the hotel on Sunday, I was going, Peter Griffin reminds me so much of Ben in stuff that he does.
in what way? What have I done?
I don't know, but he just reminds me of you.
You're more impulsive than I am.
Yeah, I'm so much more impulsive. Hence why I'm eating a chili.
Hence why you're winning on the broken board.
Yeah, hence why I've
Yeah.
got 15 points on the broken board.
You got a few more now, haven't you?
No, 15.
Oh, you got the one for the drone as well.
I didn't get one for the drone.
Yeah, you did. You broke the drone.
I
You
didn't.
brought it through, mate.
I'll text
Anyway,
Jack
so
to make
the
sure he puts
reason
one
the
on.
reason why me and Will went down to London is because we went to go see Eminem.
Yeah.
Will's first
Yep.
concert
Brilliant.
Apparently, mine
Yep.
and Joe's invites were in the mail.
down in
You
Twickenham.
didn't want to come anyway, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Down in
You
Twickenham,
can't
the
make it
home.
sound like we've just excluded you from life.
Did you invite Joe?
No, because Joe doesn't like rap.
No,
How do you know?
I don't like rap.
Did
To
you
be
ask?
fair,
And-
Joe's idea of a music thing is the Star Wars soundtrack.
Yeah, Star Wars track, yeah, definitely.
What,
Yeah,
an
That's the
acoustic,
type of music Joe listens to.
an orchestra concert
You know,
of that?
a bit of
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Williams. Oh, perfect. Or unless it's a band who is pretty much dead by now, I'd listen to as well.
Yeah, so we
Rolling
went down
Stones
to
is still going.
go. So you're not going to listen to them
Barely.
until they're dead.
No. I don't like them at the moment.
What about
I've
the
seen,
Beatles?
like,
Seemed like one of them.
yeah, Beatles definitely. Elvis.
Two of them are
Elvis.
alive.
Yeah, two of them are live, so you can't listen to the Beatles.
Yeah, but I
Joe.
listen to the odd. You know, I only listen to like half.
Yeah, but they
the
can't
track
get back together, can they? They can't
No.
reform the Beatles.
You can listen to John Lennon's Imagine. There you
Yes. He did get shot. He did.
go.
Who else can I listen? I did listen to like Queen. I know only one member's, hit the dust.
Have you
Yeah.
seen? They perform live still. They've just replaced him with like a young guy.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
not as good in any way.
They've actually just released the new trailer for the Queen movie.
Yeah, with the guy from iRobot.
Yeah,
Yes.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Trailer
in
looks
it.
quite good.
Yeah, it
Good,
does.
actually.
It looked like it's a good film. But it was down in Twickenham, home of England English rugby.
We
And
were.
for,
Where
and for Welsh
Eminem's
support
playing.
and for Welsh supporter for Will, it wasn't the best place for him.
Why?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, does it? Rugby's all accepted.
Was it packed?
It was so bad.
Was that including people on the field as well?
It was sold out,
Yeah.
Jack.
Was it?
It was
past
sold
its,
And stadium.
Fire safety limited number.
How many
No,
does-
because only half the stadium was used.
How many does Twickenham seat? Do you know?
I don't.
I have no idea.
But I'm guessing it's different when you got a concert because there's guys in the field as well.
Yeah,
Well, let's just round it up. Wikipedia, they're always right, aren't they?
yeah, they were always
Yeah,
right.
definitely. Just check your citations at the bottom. That's what I do.
But the amount
Oh.
of weed that we smelled.
82,000 it seats.
82,000. American football, 75,000. That's a laugh. No, I'm not going to say that.
The fatness of the Americans.
No, I wasn't going to
Take
say
an
that.
extra 10,000.
I failed one of my exams.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I got results yesterday.
Shit.
Ooh.
When did you fail?
Light atoms and molecules.
Yeah.
Physics.
You don't need to
No,
know
is
that, Ben.
I'm sorry. Can we ban him from this TeamSpeak channel?
Why?
We all know
Disappointed,
that, this. But he doesn't. Oh, terrible.
I basically in August have to go back and redo it.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
How much was it per ticket?
We worked out that if it was an average of £100 per ticket, which it wasn't,
It was
Yeah.
more.
it was like there'll be more for different seats.
Okay, well,
8 million.
Yeah, but that's 82, but there's only I think only people actually got in there were I think it was only 70,000 people, 65,000 people watching him.
So he's
But
still
then there was-
coming away with
Closed off.
5 million at least in his own back
But-
pocket.
Yeah.
No, but
No,
he
but
won't
there
come
was
away
two,
with
he performed for 2 nights.
that. He won't
Bloody
come
hell.
away with all of that though, will he? Because
No,
the stadium
Because
will take a
Twickenham will take,
portion.
yeah.
His
Yeah, well, they'll take
his
a
record
million,
agency
at
will
least.
take a portion.
Yeah,
he'll
but then
still
you've also
come
got
away,
you've also got the merch that people buy.
and he'll
that-
get a
the
percentage of
stands.
that.
He'll get.
Because the stadium
he'll get-
won't take that much of a proportion because they'll take the proportion on the drink and the beer
Yeah.
and the stuff. And
But
the food.
they'll most probably have a sub company that's in charge of organising the tour that and gets other speakers and shit over and moves them around the country and that kind of stuff.
I've
Like,
only been
There'll be a
to
bunch of
Twickenham once.
middlemen that
I
take
have.
this out. The ticket agent, or not all the ticket prices, and
Who did
20% tax.
Who did you go see, Joe?
Oh no,
If he pays
we
tax.
went when we were in London just to see the building.
Ah,
Yeah, we went to the shop inside. It's like my brother and dad had right. You can have one thing. Brother and dad had a nice T-shirt. I had a freaking yo-yo. Yeah, got outside.
you went to the home of English rugby and you bought a fucking yo-yo.
Yeah, I got outside. First time I used it, I smashed it off the ground and cracked it in half.
Why?
Because he was a kid.
Yeah, I was a kid. I was young.
And he's small, and he was even smaller as a kid, Ben, if you believe.
Yeah, thinking my leg size now, cut him in half at least.
They showed you a really shit yo-yo though. That one bounce off the ground, it's broken.
No, I properly swung it into the ground. I didn't
But
realise how long the string was.
Me and Will, Will pointed it out that if you live near Twickenham, yeah, just rent out your front garden to a burger van, and you'll make a shit ton of money.
Can't do that
because no, you can't do that.
No, they were literally doing that right
Ben,
now.
they were doing it.
You're not legally not meant to do it. Then there you go.
The amount of food stands.
No, you can do that as
It's
long
your
as you got a
private
vendor's
property.
license. No, hold on, Ben. You can apply for a vendor's license. Even I can for £100.
Well, that's if they've got a vendor license.
yeah, but they'll
Big
have
issue.
£100 a year.
And how many? And when rugby's on, when there's more arenas, tours and everything,
That's like
you
saying
make a
ice
load of
cream
money.
men. That's like saying ice cream men. They can't do that.
They have a busking license normally.
Well, it's still a license, so more likely they'll
as
have
long
a
as it's got
license.
the license. I'm just in a residential area. Your neighbours can then complain about you there and get it removed.
But it was we thought you would make a lot of money off it.
I don't
Yeah.
have an ice cream van
Because
right now.
they were open on the way into it, so they were open from like 4:00 onwards until the end of the concert, and when we came out, all of them were still open. So they would
They only
have drunk.
closed during the concert.
So they would have drunk people coming out of Twickenham wanting food.
How drunk are we allowed to get? Like,
I don't really think there's a limit.
Drunk as you like.
Aren't they? Because technically they can always refuse to serve. Aren't they a bit more like shitty on it because the amount of issues that get caused and the amount of people that are there?
No, not in rugby.
No.
How
Football
many?
probably. Rugby, no.
No, like at the concert, like surely they don't want people just
It's
passing
still a rugby
out.
stadium though, isn't it? Like, it don't matter. Like, there's just loads of people. It doesn't really matter because there's that many bars there. If you get refused served by one bar, you just have to walk up to another bar.
There's loads and
I've been
loads
to
of
clubs
places.
where if you've gone up to the bar looking, I'm not talking about being slightly tipsy and then counting your beers. I'm saying you look up and you're like, you're gonna fucking die after one more drink. Some places will accept to serve you, some places won't.
Yeah, but we don't feel
Yeah.
like in rugby it wouldn't really be a thing.
No, but at a concert,
Rugby's more civilised.
at a concert, like I'm saying, people just passing out or something middle of the field and no one really doing anything about it.
I don't know,
maybe
but
in
this is just like festivals though, isn't it?
In festivals you can see where they're coming from with that. And then on the way back from London, we saw a sign for Warwick Castle, and then we're just on about the fact that like the trebuchet's there and everything like that. And then I said to him, I reckon we could build a catapult, not a trebuchet, a catapult.
What?
In what? In real life?
In real life, I said I reckon we could make a catapult. Granted,
Yeah,
not
but-
a big catapult, like a small one, but I reckon we
How
could.
big?
Sorry, I can see
I was
another
against
Like a
challenge.
metre. Like a metre.
You realise the torque that's in the catapults? Catapults use like the Roman ones used leather.
Size it
I
down,
said-
Ben. Size it down.
Yeah, still.
I said we wouldn't be able to build one because if we did build one, how Adam wanted to build it was just a big weight at one end, a cat and a thing to throw at the other
They
end.
don't use weight.
I said it'll literally go like 2 foot in front of you.
They don't use weight. They
They'll,
use
like, fall
rope
out the end.
twisted. They use leather and rope twisted over really tight.
But
I
I
think
reckon
we
if we all
could,
put our
but
minds to it,
We'd have to
we
get
could do it.
really good wood, like really good lumber.
I think we
Good
could
wood.
do it.
Yeah, it's possible. It's going to cost us though.
Because I said we've got someone who really understands physics, so that's you, Ben. Yeah? And then we've got someone who...
my physics exam just now, so...
you know it better than us, and then we've got a qualified engineer.
Yeah. I spent a year building catapults.
Yeah, but it's virtually the same premise,
I think
isn't
it's
it?
Catapult's design.
Well, if we're going historically accurate...
They laughed at me at
No,
college, but I
Ben,
knew I was
not
right.
historically accurate, we just want
Yeah.
it to be usable.
Well, it's not a weight they use, Adam.
It's tension.
Yeah, it's the tension of the rope or the leather, depending on what we use, twisted around a bit of wood.
Don't worry.
So much.
You know all the pants Jack's ruined over the last couple of years. You saved them. They'd be great elastic. They would be.
What?
I'm just saying that we should at least...
Why is Jack especially ruined pants?
Because you were constantly fucking ruining Adams.
Oh, my boxers!
Oh.
Yeah, your boxers.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
like...
they're
for
wrecked, though.
Yeah, they're wrecked. Like, Joe, they're literally ripped. They
Yeah.
literally give me a vagina whenever he does
Adam buys cheap boxes. That's why.
it. Yeah.
Because of that reason.
Yeah.
No, well,
Literally, he
the
goes
reason
up
they rip
behind.
because he buys cheap boxes, and the reason he buys cheap boxes is because they rip. It's a bit of a catch-22. But
No, I wore one of my best pair of boxers that I really like to wear. Next thing you know, Jack comes up behind me, grabs them, pulls them like literally halfway up my back, and then they just rip in the middle.
no one else seems to have this issue though.
Yeah, it's just Adam.
No, because literally he physically abuses me when he does it.
Yeah. It's because you don't move enough of the abuse onto Daniel.
No, because Dan gets
Dan gets
fucking
even
angry.
more.
Yeah, he gets
Yeah.
fucking angry.
Well, the fucking Lake District was really harsh.
Yeah, like I got the blame for it all, and like there's Jack doing worse shit to Dan, and then next thing you know, Dan's still talking to him.
Yeah, me and Will were pretty neutral in that, but
I remember at school, yeah, we were doing something on the field, yeah. I kept pushing over. You know when you stand up and so he pushes you over?
Yeah.
I did that about 5 times to having a laugh. I thought he was laughing, but no. Finally got him. That's it. We're not friends anymore.
Who said that, Dan?
Well,
You know-
Tuesday, 2 days later, he talked to me saying, "No, I'm not going to talk to you. Yeah, I'm going to block you on PlayStation as well now." So, what have I done? Get
I,
pushed me down.
That's me.
I used to, when we did when we had to do the stretches where the one person pushed the other person's leg up.
Yeah.
Whenever I was doing Dan, I'd rip some of his leg hair out at the same time.
But yeah, I honestly think that if we put our minds to it and we do it properly, we can make a catapult.
What tools do we have as a group?
We've got a variation. Why?
Jack sorted.
We need some good saws, really.
We've got a jigsaw.
I've got a jigsaw.
We've got drills are covered, no matter what.
We
We've
need
got
a
loads
way.
of drills.
You can't just use the weight. We need a way of creating the torque in the rope, of twisting it, which is going to be the difficult thing.
Might be easy.
How?
No,
Oh,
'cause you have to put a lot of force on to do it. It'd take all 4 of us without
No.
smacking us.
Get the two defenders.
No, you need to twist it, not pull it.
Well, I mean, Ben, you have 2 bits of rope, yeah. You attach them. You don't listen before you start arguing. You have attached the middle piece. Twist for both sides at the same time. Now, when it gets harder, you put a pole on. You increase the length, just like how like the fulcrum points. It's like, if you need to lift a house, you make a bigger lever, sort of thing. Principle. Now you keep twisting. Don't start yawning.
Sorry, Lording's not actually a sign of tiredness
Am I
or boredness.
am I allowed to kick him?
It's a sign of lack of oxygen to the brain.
Don't be lack
But-
of oxygen when I come over and strangle you.
Moving on before Joe actually
Yeah,
does
that
kill
makes
him.
sense. Joe. It's just obviously more than 2 bits of rope.
Yes, doesn't matter.
So, would we be up for it? For
No.
to at least try it?
No.
You actually buy
No.
the wood.
Yeah, it's going to cost a lot. If you buy the wood, I'm up for it.
Nah, just buy a bit of 3x2. Or 2x3.
If Adam buys it all.
Yeah, literally just go to home base. Sorted.
Wick's home base.
We still haven't built the boats yet, Adam. We'll build the boats first, then we'll get around to use it.
We could build boats with the catapult on it.
No.
We could
It's going to
sink
be
the
hard
boats.
floating with you on it, Adam. Like, Catapult's not going to
Yeah, I
help
was gonna
anyone.
say the boat's gonna have to have a lot of buoyancy with you on it.
I'm
What?
already regretting the fact that I'm most probably going to be on your team.
Why don't we wait for the 5th of November? We can make torpedoes out of fireworks as well. We can see who sinks first, or kills first, or burns first.
I'm not.
I'm not home.
Yeah, let's just leave that there, Joe, because I feel like Joe, we don't have to wait for the 5th of November. We can get fireworks now.
Yeah.
Why are you waiting for a specific date when we can go get fireworks now?
That's
Make a day of
suspicious.
it.
It's like literally saying, even though they're available now, we're going to wait a couple more months till it's actual holiday of 5th of November, where
Sam's
people
birthday
use.
is 5th of November.
I'm trying to get him a spirit, Adam. Okay?
What of us burning a man alive on a stake.
Yes, we could put a few pallets out. If Will's pond sort of freeze over, put a few pallets out there, set them on fire.
How cold are you thinking it's going to be in this November?
Well, the winters.
I was going to say November isn't normally that cold.
Just for a whole lake to freeze over.
Fine. We'll set this for 2019 then. The first
Did it freeze over from the Beast in the East? Because the lake at uni froze over halfway.
No.
Not at all. Has it got a stream through it? Like an in and out current?
Yeah, it's flowing water.
Bit of dry ice then. We'll get it going.
But the winters are going to get more extreme. Same with the summers.
Yeah, but they say that we won't have any snow for the next 2 years.
How do you know that?
Yeah,
This year we've had a shit ton of snow.
Where have you seen
this
this?
year.
Where have you seen this?
It's common knowledge.
How's this common
How
knowledge?
is this common knowledge?
Okay, yeah, fair enough. We
Yeah,
had some
Crystal
snow
Wally's
this year.
got in his room.
We had some snow this year. Did we have any snow the year before that?
No, but
Yes, but not
No,
a
we
lot.
didn't.
on
We had
average,
We had a little flurry.
on average, each year, on average, there's going to be a general increase.
Hang on,
in
Joe. What are
temperature
you
or
classing as the
decrease in
year?
temperature.
As the beginning of the year in that winter, or are we classing it as December time?
Well, it never snows in December anymore, does it?
It did last year.
It barely snows in December anyway.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, but
normally the
it's
Like,
start
the whole
of the
White
year.
Christmas thing is just a marketing campaign.
Whoa.
Like
It snowed
Coca-Cola.
once on Christmas in my dad's lifetime at one point.
That's like, yeah, it's literally a marketing campaign.
The last
Like, what a
time it
White
snowed at
is.
Christmas, I
And
think
it snows
I
in
was
America when
3.
it's Christmas.
Yeah, I've seen a White Christmas, I think.
In a different country.
No, this country.
When was
Have
it?
we seen one here? I don't remember it snowing here, but I was sick as a child.
I remember when
so-
it was very weak in the winter months you were then, weren't you?
I couldn't.
You got
couldn't
frail.
Yeah.
fly.
But, like, I don't think that it's common knowledge, Joe.
Well, you don't get out enough then.
Well, you can't predict weather more than a month ahead.
Oh, yes, I can.
Is it like 3 days? It's literally, you can't be like accurate that in like over 3 days.
Yes.
Because anything can happen.
You can assume what's going to happen from the patterns.
But what
Maybe.
does assuming do?
Make an ass out of me and you will.
The whole thing is global warming's basically fucking with the Gulf Stream. It means we're gonna have the same kind of climate as they do in mainland Europe in the same altitude, like northern Germany, sort of kind of place. It's just gonna get a lot colder, a lot hotter. The Gulf Stream is what made the UK so mild.
Yeah, because if you look at the Earth, don't you? Like, if you look at the other countries on our level, like Canada and Russia and everything, yeah. Like, their winters are extreme, like feet of snow and everything. Where here, our winters aren't that bad compared to it. That's just because of the Gulf Stream, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on from weather.
That was a big tangent.
Yeah, that was a massive... How did we get from catapults to fucking Guy Fawkes to weather?
I don't know, I don't pay attention.
I enjoy the journey.
Yeah, the journey is amazing. If you don't see many live streams this week, it's mainly because my new computer's come and I'm just trying to get everything sorted with that, because it's supposed to be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
And he's a...
Thank God Ben cut out then, because I don't know what he said.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it should be here tomorrow, and then next week everything should be semi back to normal.
We hope.
We hope. Also, I think like one of the big news is that we forgot to bring up is that Trump was in the UK.
Oh, I don't care.
Yeah, but no one cares about Trump.
Except the people protesting, but I don't see why they're
Yeah.
protesting.
You should just stop there.
I honestly
That's
don't
all you need to
understand.
mention. Trump was in the UK.
Yeah, Trump was in the UK, and there was protests, and it was rather funny what some people did.
Yep.
It ended up being a big party. I had some friends that went to it. It ended up being like a big street party.
Anything for a piss up.
Pretty much. Well, the footballers did it, so everyone else that didn't like football started doing it when Trump arrived. So
Trump party.
That just felt left out.
yeah, well, everyone wants an excuse for a little riot, don't they? That seems
Yeah.
like it is nowadays.
Yeah, everyone loves a little bit of a
I can
riot.
stir that up into a revolution, guys. Come on, let's do it.
Let's
I've been
not,
saying
because I don't want to be
this
done
for
for high
Yeah,
treason.
revolution.
I'm saying it for years. Come on, Will. You're the charismatic leader that can reform our country.
Ben, if you want to get done for
I'm
high
not.
treason, be my
I'll be
guest.
the guy in the background that does the word experiments that pretty sure breaks the Geneva Convention and many human rights.
This is sounding like a lot like Hitler.
So like a dictator then.
I'm saying Will
Like
is the
Mussolini.
next Hitler. Will can be the next Hitler. Come on, guys.
I was gonna say, I feel like
I
history's
don't
already
want to
done
be
it.
that.
You're good at speeches like he is.
I
I
want to be
feel
like
like,
the good.
Will,
I wanna be
well,
like
I
the
think
next
Ben's
Will.
just labelled you.
Do you want to be the next whatever the guy who's in the dictator of Croatia or Turkey? Those original guys, they're pretty good dictators.
How can you have a good dictator?
They reformed the country and actually improved general life for most people by quite a bit.
What,
'Cause they didn't
Turkey?
The original, not the current one.
Because
their
the current
original.
one's trying to make it back into
No.
a dictatorship.
The one, Turkey had a dictator first, then they went to the voted system.
Yeah, and now they're trying to. Now
Everyone
this
really
leader's trying to take it back.
Everyone really liked their dictator, didn't they? Same with Yugoslavia. There has been chances of good dictators. Guys, come on.
But there's also been a lot of bad dictators.
Well,
And I feel like they
bad
outweigh the
apple
good
spoils
ones.
the bunch, doesn't it? But yeah, but you're saying Will would be a bad dictator? Is that what you're telling me?
I'm not saying Will's going to be a dictator
I'm
in the
saying
first place. That's
Will
you
would be a
telling
good
me that.
dictator. No, but if he was to be a dictator,
Will, do you want to be a dictator?
you wouldn't refuse. If he was
Yeah,
offered
I'd be
it.
a really good one. I'd just have everyone else do everything, and I'd
Yeah,
sit there,
a good leader knows how to assign his jobs there.
and just micromanage
Yeah.
from the top.
So we'll give. I don't know. What do we want to give Adam? Education, something like that.
No, he's gonna be part of like ministry of like cooking and chefing.
Can we give him
And
the Ministry
pubs.
of Magic, please? And just
No,
That's
he
a
doesn't
real
get
thing,
that.
Ben.
just have him like
Ministry of Magic.
have him do Harry Potter shit. Yeah, so just read Harry Potter and get really
Read
into
Harry Potter
lore.
books.
I don't know. We can give.
He
give,
shall not be spoken of.
We'll give Joe engineering of some sort.
Oh, thank you.
I've always
He can
hated
be Department of
engineering.
Transport.
Who? Me or Will? Me or Ben? Me or Joe?
Oh, who am I?
Sorry,
Can
Joe.
I,
Well,
can I
Sophie,
be?
you're in charge of pubs.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, is that a thing? Is it?
Wait, I'm gonna bring back pubs.
You're gonna make them. The
You're gonna
community hub?
heavily invest in pubs.
Make
gonna
pubs
make-
great again.
You're gonna make them the community hub that they used to be.
Yeah,
Take all your family there, guys.
we're
instead
gonna
of-
change it from the Church of England, right? It's gonna be the Pub of England.
I don't think you can really change the Church
all
of England.
Churches
Uh,
are gonna
we
be
can
changed
get rid
into
of it.
pubs.
Yeah, we can get rid. As long as we got to keep. I like the architecture, so we got to keep nice.
That's what I
Having
mean.
the-
That's all the old churches being turned into pubs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
basically,
okay,
you're
right.
you're telling me you're going to take something that was a holy place of God and turn it into a holy place
sorry,
of
Al,
beer.
are you religious?
Or the holy place of that invisible guy.
Are you religious, Adam?
No, I'm not gonna say. No, I'm not religious.
Adam, all I'm saying is most people grow out their imaginary friends.
What we're gonna do? Obviously, before that, we're gonna do a bunch of propaganda to get people off religion.
Not
Yeah.
cool propaganda if you're part of it.
No.
Ben's
called
gonna be propaganda minister.
Oh yeah.
I feel
Well,
like that's a really bad idea. Well, I think you
As
should
long as
really
it
reconsider.
causes cancer, we're fine.
well, I've got a good book for you to read. 1984. It's definitely not about if Hitler won the Second World War and the world got split into 3 dictatorships.
Oh, great.
Learn.
Yep. So Ben's gonna be propaganda minister. Also
Cool.
in charge of education.
Can you
I
show
feel like
in
them
charge
two
of?
should be interlinked.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, propaganda and
Can
education
I-
should be
Can
linked.
I have a formal either put me in charge of the police or give me like a private police's propaganda police?
Ben, you're really going off Hitler's, aren't you?
Well, we need it. I need this as propaganda minister. It's what I require.
I mean, if you want a private army or police force, and it's like the Shepherd Service,
Shepherd's Service, that's good, that is.
you can have it, mate. The initials are SS. I don't think that's going to cause an issue, is it? I think we can get around that one.
What's the name of your dictatorship called, Will?
No, it's just England, mate. I'm just making.
yeah, we're still the United Kingdom. We can't
Yeah, I don't-
change our history, only our future, Adam.
yeah. I'm just gonna
We're
make.
changing our history because our church are our history.
No,
Just gonna make a
we're changing
dynasty
our
that lasts
future.
a
We're
while.
keeping the churches, Adam. We're going to keep the graveyards as well. Don't worry. Grandma's not going to get
Homeless
disturbed.
people need a place to sleep.
in a 6-foot hole.
It is actually fun. Like all my local grave farms, if you go to them, you do find homeless people. That's not even.
No.
Oh. Well, what we do when we're in charge, when you're in charge, Will, and we're your backups, there won't be homeless people. We're that good. Like there won't be homeless people.
Social housing, we'll nail that.
Oh yeah, yeah we
Get
will.
rid of the benefit system.
We won't need
Sweet.
social housing. We'll get everyone in work by hiring them like the German Nazis did by getting them on in the military. We'll get everyone in work.
Benefit like you also.
Force, I think, as well.
They went from like Germany went from like a 70% unemployment rate to like a 0.2 by Hitler. So you can't say he's not good at that.
No, some of Hitler's stuff was good. The way he transformed Germany, but the way he did it.
Don't say that, Adam. That can be taken out of context so easily.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I was so hopeful for him saying that, and I got it. So I'm good. I'm finished.
Just think of all the gifts now.
Yeah.
No, Hitler's great. No, Hitler's not great. I mean,
Joe
Just said it as well.
Everyone just agreeing on that. Yes, Joe, you're correct there.
what am I correct on, William? Come on, get on to the bandwagon.
That all pubs should be, all churches should be turned to pubs.
No, the thing before that, you even agreed on it.
We're gonna bring back. We're gonna nationalise Guinness.
Nationalise Guinness.
It's Irish. Can we take back the Republic of Ireland? I feel like
Yeah.
that'll fix the border
If
issue.
we need to do that to take back Guinness, we'll do it.
You're not saying that'll fix the border issue as well?
That would so fix the border issue.
We're gonna close down all the prisons.
Are we?
We have
Oh,
one
why?
big landmass called Australia for that.
We don't own them anymore. I think
We
something
will.
like,
we
don't
will
have
soon,
that many
Ben.
prisoners, so we just shove them on like the Isle of Man or Isle of Wight. I think that seems good to me.
I feel like Australia's already been branded that by now.
Yeah, but they're now an independent country.
They won't be for much longer, Ben.
Oh, British Empire? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
We need to
Relighting
go
that
back to
fire.
India as well. We'll
Oh,
slowly
well,
move
Joe, India's a black hole.
No. Workforce.
It's harder to do countries that are culturally different. Then Canada, New Zealand, Australia will be much easier to take than India or the African countries. I'm not.
I
gonna
feel
list
like
them,
America's
like
going to be a
20.
tough nut to crack.
We have an Indian guy who comes works. Really nice chap, but he explained how we moved in to me, like how we sort of took over, and
Yeah.
by God, we were vicious.
Yeah, we were vicious
Was
bastards.
he, did he
Really,
tell
really
you
bad
how
about the,
originally it wasn't even the British government; it was a British company that took over India?
Yeah, and then they have like leaders. I forgot the name of them, but they're like family leaders, and they pretty much said, "You see that family over there? They said something bad about you." And then they go to that family, and said,
Oh.
"You see that family over there? They said something bad about you," and they fucking go to war.
It was
So
made
we
of
were
a
the
bunch of
devil's
small- It
advocate.
was made of a bunch of small countries, wasn't it? And they
Yeah.
basically used the small countries against each other.
I can't remember the name of it.
Some people say mean, some people say smart.
No. The heads of a family sort
Not
of thing.
like we also declared war on China because they weren't buying our drugs.
Which right then?
The Opium War. There's two
Yeah.
of them. How we
Two
got
of them?
Hong Kong.
Yeah,
there's
there
there's
was
two
two.
Opium Wars.
Because when one isn't good enough.
Yeah.
I
We
promise
took
no
Hong
war
Kong.
on drugs.
That involved India because we used India to grow the poppies to sell to China. Trade for tea. It was all about tea.
Yeah. Tea.
That's our
Love
thing.
our tea.
Because it
Yeah.
was like, I think like 1/5 of the average house income went on tea.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to spend your money on.
Weed? Fuck off. Tea's my drug.
Yeah, so we sent the opium aboard and then brought back the tea.
No, that sounds like a good trade. We don't have a drug problem. Other places have a drug problem, and we just have a tea addiction.
It's because China wouldn't sell us anything because we had nothing else worth buying.
Yeah,
So, like,
fair
everything
play.
else they made better versions. They had like better silver. They had like better everything than us. They didn't need to trade anything with anyone. And then we were like, well, we've got some opium here, so do you want it?
Nice.
Lots of
Like, just
drugs.
slip it in.
Yeah.
Force it down their throats. You're going to have this opium and you're
We
going
don't
to
have
like
to. You
it.
give them a free try and then they get addicted, don't they?
Yeah.
I don't think drug dealers work like that, Ben.
It is, surprisingly, is they give you like cheap shit originally and then once you're done they bring the price up.
Yeah,
You're not-
okay.
That's
No.
like the standard drug dealer,
And I don't
business
particularly want to
model.
know how you know this, Ben.
quite well known.
Mates
I-
from
I
uni.
thought.
I know.
You know,
He's changed since he's gone to uni, Joe.
I know.
Whoa. Whoa. I've had like only 3 friends that have gone to rehab.
Only 3. How many friends have you had to go to rehab, Joe?
They aren't even from uni. They're
None.
from sixth form.
Well, what about you?
1.
1.
See?
Fair enough then.
Mine aren't even from uni. They're from sixth form. It's all the Londoners.
Are you making Londoners out to be druggies, man?
Yep.
That's why we're moving the capital from London.
Where
Where?
to?
We can't go
To
Birmingham.
where?
That's
You
shit.
can't go Scotland either.
No. No.
We're coming to
Yorkshire.
Hints, lads.
Coming to Hints. Has
Yeah.
Hints got the infrastructure to support it?
Well, it does now.
Yeah, we will do. It will do a rebuild.
You know, it has an old dual carriageway going
Can we
through.
start building new castles again? I just feel like it.
I feel like we don't need castles.
Yeah, I don't
feel
feel
like
like
I
Ben. I
want
think
a
time
castle.
for castles have
Can
gone.
we not have the Ministry of Propaganda being inside a castle, at least? One of the old ones.
You
No,
can have
I feel
Windsor.
I feel like you're gonna want that because you're gonna turn into Hogwarts or something, and you know.
And then the
Well,
Ministry of
that's-
Magic will make
That's
sense.
Adam's got the Ministry of Magic. He can do as many Hogwarts as he wants.
He's also Ministry of Pubs, so,
So I've
you
got
can mix them
pubs
two together.
and magic.
Well, start selling butterbeer. Whatever.
Yeah. Apparently that
Literally,
tastes
I
rank.
got transport at the minute.
I think propaganda is a big enough work for me at the moment, and education.
Yeah.
I will reform the educational system. Don't worry, guys.
Are you going to reform the House of Lords while you're at it?
Yeah,
No.
dictatorship. Don't need it anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gone. That's straight up gone. That ain't what you're about.
No, we get rid of all the elected people who've been put in there, and we get back
No,
all the
no, no, no.
hereditary.
They
People.
hold the then the families hold too much power, and they'll fight up against
Yeah.
will.
No, it'd be a puppet.
Elected is better because then we can just every now and again fake an election and swap some like guy with no experience in.
Fake an election.
Yeah.
What? You're not saying we're gonna rig a few? Is that not underneath me? It's propaganda.
And I mean, all we have to do if we want to take America is we need to get a guy who's really tanned and then just rig their electoral elections.
Yeah, Russia, that shit.
We can talk to
Wait,
Why
Putin
don't we
about
just
that.
copy Putin?
Allegedly.
Putin got in there pretty well. We just need to copy Putin.
Yeah. I mean, we'll go off his business model.
I'm sorry, but I think we will have to take some, overseas territories. What is just across 22 miles across the channel. I won't want to name it just in case they catch on.
Oh, why do you want to go to France?
Yeah.
No. Take it over. Then we can move on to
occupying the French
then we
people
can
would be
move on
really
to Belgium
hard.
and so on.
No,
No,
to
I
be fair,
like the
nah.
Belgians.
I'm going the other side. I'm going after Canada.
Yeah,
Ooh.
but they're already ours.
Pretty much. Like they'll.
Why? No, Joe, why would you want to go after France?
Yeah, you know how hard it would be
Well,
to occupy
just
France?
settle that bloody debt.
We'd have to replace their population with English people because of the amount. We'd have to just basically move everyone around.
We'll
to
get
stop
rid of
them
all
rebelling too
the
much.
Durex adverts.
I mean, that's a good point.
Is that a thing on French, stinky French people, is it?
No,
I mean-
I didn't say that.
You led the conversation there, Joe.
No,
That's
no,
even
no.
worse.
You
I
implied.
said get rid of the adverts so we can repopulate with British people.
Implied.
We'll put a few in, and
No, you-
population boom.
It's like how we took over Wales in the Middle Ages. Is we moved everyone around and moved a bunch of people from England into it. Because the population's too like rebelly if you just keep it French.
Yeah, but that's why we don't go after France.
Yeah, I honestly. And Belgium.
Okay, then, fine. We'll
Belgium's
bypass France then. We'll take over the Magaluf.
I'm also a big fan of taking either the North Pole or the South Pole.
We've already got a territory in the South Pole.
There's no,
Yeah, but everyone says they
technically-
own that because there's a whole treaty
No,
saying
yeah,
that
there's a
nobody
treaty that
owns
says
it.
no one owns it.
Yeah.
So I feel like if we're the people to say that we own it,
There's technically no land in the North Pole, so it's not as big of a.
alright, we'll head south then.
Well, fine, and we'll rename all the oceans already then.
Why?
Whoa!
Why?
What do you
There's
mean?
some things you don't mess with, and that's the oceans.
Why?
So then it gets confusing.
Why?
We just
What-
do.
why
Yeah,
would
but
we
can
naming
have,
them,
like,
or why
Will's
don't we?
Ocean, Adam's Ocean,
Can
Joe's
I?
Ocean,
As long as I get the Pacific, I'm cool.
Ben's
No.
Ocean.
You'll get the Indian Ocean.
I want the Pacific.
No, you just denied saying don't rename them.
Well,
So
if
don't
you want
start
my, if you
complaining
want
when
my
you go
vote on
against it.
If you want my vote to rename the oceans, I better get the
I don't
Pacific.
I
need-
feel like
I
we're
don't-
forgetting here that it's a dictatorship. I'm saying the oceans are being changed.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
I feel
okay.
like the
Who
head
is
of-
the dictator? We need to
It's
clarify this now.
It's like in the fact of the one of
Well-
them countries where the dictator thought everyone was leaning slightly too far to the right, so he made everyone drive on the left-hand side of the road overnight.
Burma.
Yeah. So, type of things that be going on here.
well,
Well, you're
You
just
can
going to
be
wake up in the middle of the night
Pacific, you
saying
can be the
everyone needs to
dictator.
drive on the left.
I'd be like, I'm fed up with calling doors. They're going to be called walkways.
well, if you want your propaganda police to get that sorted out, I better get the fucking Pacific.
That's not how you get the Pacific, is it, mate? You have to suck up to the dictator.
Well, I'll make sure all the pubs are running smoothly and all the magic that's going on in the
Adam
country
wants
is
the
smooth.
Atlantic. I can see it in his little beady eyes.
I do want the Atlantic.
It's all about that. Joe's going to get the British channel.
Oh, sorry.
Is that not under the Atlantic?
No, just because he likes the French so much, I feel like we need to send
I've
him
got
there.
to be next door neighbours with him.
Yeah.
Joe, your loyalties need to be checked.
Come and
So, yeah.
invade. Come and invade. I don't want to listen to this dictatorship anymore.
Hell!
Whoa! What's that talk?
That's treason.
That's dangerous talk.
Someone's
You'll be put
releasing
in the
some
dungeon
propaganda
with all
saying
the
that you were always a bad guy.
You'll be put in the dungeon with all the evil teddies bears that are gonna tickle you to death or something. It's a nice dictatorship round here.
Just get a tickle machine. He loves being
genetic
tickled.
engineering legal, please?
What?
I should look. Can we have genetic engineering?
I don't understand that, so no.
We edit things DNAs to get weird animals and super soldiers and shit.
No,
I feel like that's a bad idea.
Why?
because that's just going to bite us in our arse.
Can we do
Yeah.
it with food?
Oh yeah, you already do that. You have genetically modified
I
crops.
was hoping Will didn't know that and Adam was going to bitch about it because he definitely was.
Not only knew we genetically engineer food.
So why can't we genetically engineer animals?
It'll soon
Because
take
it's two
over.
different fucking things.
I want to clone mammoths as well.
I mean,
Already in the
That's
process
already
of doing that.
happening.
Yeah, but none of the countries are agreeing to it.
I feel like we also need a space program.
I think we should fix
And
the
I
Earth
feel like we've
before
gone
we go to
very off
space.
topic from what we started at the beginning.
We should fix the Earth before we go to space. Well, come on.
Yeah, but
Well,
I feel
how are
like,
you going to fix that then, Ben?
Many different. Well, fix the whole Earth and every single problem. I'll just describe it for you in 5 minutes, Joe.
This our podcast, it's going well.
John, me and Ben to go to a different channel to
Yeah.
get our sorts
Oh,
differences
God.
out.
I feel like space is a good place to go.
A new frontier.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have to beat Trump before he gets up there.
I'm
Supposedly.
not a fan of space, so can we give that to someone else?
What do you mean?
I'm not a fan of it as a whole.
Why are you
Oh,
not
no.
a fan of space?
I don't know. Or maybe
I
I
feel
got
like
too,
if we
I got
take
too many friends
Jupiter-
that love it.
I feel like if we take Jupiter, we'll have our name known then.
And
Isn't
also-
Jupiter a gas giant?
It's all about getting to Mars. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
getting to Jupiter.
Adam is a gas giant. What's worth a lot of money? We're gonna build a big
Gas.
pipe.
Just wait till it comes to barbecue season.
It doesn't mean gas as in petrol. It means gas as in the state.
Yes, but I know I'm not fucking American.
So we're just gonna
Ben.
get a big pipe from Jupiter, and we're just gonna pipe it to the Earth, and then we're gonna solve our fuel
And it-
crisis.
Ben, you're
definitely won't
forgetting.
kill
We've
us.
got magic. Adam can turn it into something else.
Yes,
No,
Ben,
the
for
whole
fuck's
thing
sake.
that's doing in the Ministry of Magic is that magic isn't real, so it's a really pointless
But it
job
is
that just
real.
drains away.
Shame on you if it is real, Ben.
Fair enough. His
I know
school
what my
might have
first
a lot of death rates,
spell
them
is.
jumping off top of buildings with their broomsticks. But we'll overlook that little bit. It's okay. We're
Well,
not taking part.
It helps that me and Ben have just brought into an owl breeding program. So
I'm about to say, if only owls were as smart as they are in the Harry Potter books, it would be really awesome to have a pet owl, but the owls are actually really thick.
thick as shit. Oh, me and Will saw a dead owl in the back of a Land Rover Defender.
yeah, it's quite a weird experience.
We just looked at each other and we said, "Is that what I think it is?"
It was
like-
dead.
It was a dead owl.
stuffed owl, but it was on a perch in the back of his Defender, looking out the back window at you.
Literally, and we said, and then we looked closer. We got a little bit close, and we said, "It's only got one eye. It's like it's winking at you."
It's squinting at you, just hey.
I want more stuffed animals. Can I get some? If you guys find them and buy them for me for birthday gifts, that'd be great.
Yeah, sure. I'll get you a mouse.
I'll get you an
Actually,
ant.
hold on. I think I got your gift in my room right now.
Do you have a stuffed animal? Because
I've got a stuffed Wookiee. It's about 3 inches big.
Oh no, I've got a stuffed red squirrel. I need more.
I know. I
actual
mean, like,
stuffed
how
shit.
big's your room? Because I feel like the elephant won't fit.
I reckon we could put stuff around it. And is
Put
it
the elephant in the
Indian
middle.
or African? I reckon we could squeeze in an Indian. I don't know about an African.
What I mean, it was
What, you
2 for
gonna keep
1,
human?
so you got both.
Oh shit! Oh, we'll put him outside.
Yeah, water damage.
It could be a water feature.
You can keep it with your rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That'll go well, won't
How
it?
long's this podcast been on for?
Not even an hour yet, and we just talked about shite.
Did
You
we
can
not
ride
show-
your, you
Oh,
can
no, we
ride your
didn't
battle
start at
elephant
7.
to work.
Well,
Yeah, you
but
won't.
can I
You
just
don't
have
need a
living
car.
animals as well? Can I get a pet polar bear?
Of course you can.
That sounds fucking dangerous.
With armor?
Yeah.
I'm
Are
not
you going off
looking-
like the Golden Compass now or something?
Maybe, but I still think it'd be pretty cool to have it
Ben's getting down with his magic.
Do you want a
An armored
rhino with a
pet polar
vibranium
bear
armor on it?
with some like snow. It's going to be all snow themed. Obviously, you can't have all. So I'll have several sets of animals. So one day I'll wander the street with a polar bear, and like a snow leopard, a bunch of them, and a bunch of wolves, and then like if people get in the way, they.
I'm sorry to change the topic. Is there a hosepipe ban on?
Not
Please
yet.
do, Joe.
Only
Please
in
change the topic.
Yeah, our water provider has actually been given a lot of good cred for the amount of pre-preparation they did for this one.
Okay. So I was just wondering, if there's a hosepipe ban, does that mean well, especially you, are you allowed to wash vehicles?
No,
and
it's a
stuff?
work, so we're allowed to get away with it.
Yeah, it's only residential.
Ah, okay.
You can't go out and water your lawn.
Or wash your car.
We have
Don't
we
worry,
have more
Mum.
than our lawn anyway.
I'll
Or
bring
wash.
the 20. I'll bring the 200 psi jet wash home and wash your plants for you. Oh yeah.
Did I
that
tell?
look good.
Have I told you that my jet wash from work is in Farming Simulator?
You got one like that?
That's the one I've got. It's the
Is that the
exact
one they
same jet
use?
wash. It's the exact same jet wash.
But yeah, invest in things a little bit better. We have a
Like-
container for ours.
It has containers for the water, but the jet wash is just a little jet wash.
No, ours plumbed in straight into the mains. It's in a big blue
We can't
container.
do that because it uses too much water. We have
Why
to.
does it use too much
We've got
water?
we have like storage tanks for water. Like there's
What,
two. You
for
know, there's
rain?
big plastic one. No, from the mains. But so those mains fill up whenever we're not using the jet wash, or we've got a jet wash and we've got
You don't have enough water to supply it.
and we've got a jet wash and we've got the high pressure pipe. The pipe's the pipe's not as strong in small areas, but it puts out more water. So we've got two bits. And if we use them both, you'll run out of water, so we have to leave it for a bit to refill.
Huh.
Yeah, so we can only jet wash. We can have one for a long time without it needing, but the high pressured water pipe, which is like a fireman's hose, can have one for about 20 minutes before the tanks are empty.
And I feel like this is a thrilling conversation, and we should really change the topic.
Go on then, Adam. Start a new topic then.
Go on
Ah, we dropped you in there, didn't we?
then.
Yes, you did.
They're waiting.
I don't.
So
I
don't say
like.
anything, we've got to leave the awkward silence.
No, you don't need to leave an awkward silence. Will, we got anything to talk about?
No, I'm with these two.
With these two. Fuck. So your dictatorship.
Well, that's
No,
gone.
no,
That, we've moved
We've already
past
used that.
No, Comic-Con's starting soon.
I don't give a shit.
No, I'm just saying Comic-Con's starting soon.
And? Come
Yeah.
on, back it up.
There'll be announcements, won't there?
Get people engaged.
Come on.
There'll be announcements of new, maybe some Marvel stuff. Maybe a trailer of Captain Marvel. Who knows? Lucifer.
About bloody time.
I'm just gonna lay on my sofa.
The Walking Dead really
Oh.
needs to finish.
How many
Ben, as
seasons
you're now
is that
laying on
now?
your sofa, are you comfortable?
I
Yeah,
don't know, but like
recently.
literally, I'll actually
Like
tell
it
you,
now.
Joe. Yeah, I stopped watching it after season 5.
It's a bit short though, Will.
This
Big
is your
issue.
therapy session, Ben.
It's a
And
bit
how many
short.
seasons is there?
I'll let you know The Walking Dead.
So,
No, that's
these
the wrong
dreams
one.
you've been having, explain them to me in detail.
Well, the big issue is I don't dream.
Oh yeah, that's a big issue, mate. No, it's fine. It's a safe environment. Carry on.
fall to sleep, drifting.
I'll send you a Snapchat of how this is going for me.
Joe,
Just
there's 9
imagine
seasons.
You're lying on a cloud, and you're just sailing through the sky like a boat.
Yeah, Joe, there's 9 seasons of The Walking Dead.
Don't worry about anything, Ben. Don't worry
is
about
that?
that the evaporation is going to murder the cloud.
131 episodes.
Evaporation is what causes the cloud, not murder it.
Yeah, but then there's some like burns up clouds, doesn't it? If it's like really hot.
To a certain degree.
Yeah,
But-
so that's sort of happening to you right now in your cloud.
Oh.
What's your fail-safe system, Ben?
There's a bunch of boxes on the end of my sofa, so it's a bit limiting.
Ah.
Yeah.
Right, after Ben's therapy session, I feel like that should be a good time for us to stop.
Therapy session over, mate.
So thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you
Watching
next
all the
week at
pictures
Friday.
I'm about to put in
Yeah.
there,
I still want
It's
our
going
faces
to-
on them.
It's going to be a fun week.
Good luck
'Cause I've
finding all
got-
the dictatorship
Yeah,
pictures.
I know. What am I going to do for that?
Matching
So
it
we'll
with-
see you next Friday. Goodbye.
The slideshow
Right.
of dictators.
Alright.
Up on the roof.